Here's the deal. You're tired by 2 p.m. and you have no idea why. 3 years ago, I was the same way, exhausted every day working on stuff that drained me and too tired to really be there for my family. Then, I figured out a simple system that gave me back hours every day. Now, I work on things I actually care about. I have energy to play with my kids, and I've taught this system to others, and every person who implemented it got their lives back. The secret? I stopped making pointless decisions and started focusing on what actually matters. It's not because you work too hard, it's because you made too many decisions. Just think about today. You'd probably decided what to wear, what to eat, which way to drive, what to listen to, whether to make coffee or buy it. And that was just the first few minutes of your day. By 2 p.m., the average person makes over 10,000 decisions. 10,000. It's no wonder you're exhausted. Most people try to make better decisions, but I think that's backwards. The secret is making fewer decisions. Here's how. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how I stopped feeling guilty when I say no to people and start getting my energy back without waking up earlier or doing more work. Let me break this down into 2 simple parts. First, how to figure out what's actually worth your time, and then how to organize everything else so you're not constantly reacting. System number 1, the LMO filter. This changed everything for me. I call it the LMO filter, and it's why I went from scattered and overwhelmed to focused and calm. Before I say yes to anything, I run it through this filter. Here's how it translates. L is for leverageable. Does this keep helping me even after I'm done with it? Like learning a new skill that I use for years, or creating something that works without me. I'm not talking about cleaning my desk again, as an example. M is for measurable. Can I actually track if this is working? Not vague stuff like be healthier, but specific things like work out 3 times this week. I need to know if I'm winning or I'm losing. O is for outcome driven. Does this move me toward what I actually want, or am I just doing it because it feels urgent right now? So before I say yes to anything, I ask, is it leverageable? Can I measure progress? And does it get me closer to the outcome I want? If I can't quickly answer yes to at least one of it, the answer is no. Here's what shocked me. When I started using this filter, 70% of what I thought was important didn't pass. All those emails that didn't matter, events that led nowhere, projects that went in circles, all gone. Suddenly, I could breathe and I had time to think, and I could work on stuff that actually made me feel good instead of drained. But getting rid of the junk, that's only half of it. Stick around, because in the next few minutes, I'll show you how this plays out in real life, including how I finally learned to protect my time without any drama. For everything that passes the LMO filter, I use a second filter called the triple M. This is what took me from working crazy hours to having time and energy for my family. I put everything into one of 3 categories: move it, maintain it, or mute it. Here's how it looks. The move it forward activities are the one thing that will actually move my life forward. Just one. It gets my best energy and my best time. This is when I do my most important work, usually between the hours of 7:30 a.m. and 10 a.m. when my brain works best. Not 3 things, not 5 things, one thing that matters most. The life maintenance stuff, like answering texts, paying bills, grocery shopping, email, that status meeting, it needs to happen, but it doesn't get my best energy. I do all of this stuff in the afternoon, when I've used up all my creative juices on the things that matter most, and everything else gets muted. I'm talking about things that feel urgent, but aren't. The phone notifications that interrupt me constantly, the requests that don't help me or my team get what we need, social media rabbit holes. I ignore them, delete them, or just let them go. So, think move it forward, keep it in maintenance mode, or mute the noise. This simple system is why I can work on things that I care about, say yes with peace, say no without any guilt, and still be the present, energetic dad my son needs. Let me show you exactly how this looks from day to day. Before, I'd wake up and immediately start reacting. I'd check my phone, decide what to wear, wonder what to eat, what to feed my kids, get pulled into emails, and I'd feel so overwhelmed before 7 a.m. After, my big task is already decided the night before. My clothes are already picked out. My breakfast is one of 3 things that I like. I start each day knowing exactly what I'm doing instead of figuring it all out as I go. The result? That scattered, stressed feeling that used to ruin my mornings? Completely gone. My 5-year-old used to ask me to play, and I'd be too mentally drained to really be there with him. Now, when he asks, I'm actually present because I haven't wasted my brain power on 100 tiny decisions that don't matter. Here's what else I didn't expect. Other people started noticing. My wife said I seemed calmer. My coworker said I was easier to work with. My friend said I seemed more focused on what really mattered and stopped complaining so much. That's when I knew this wasn't just about me. I've shared this system with parents, students, business owners, retirees, and here's what I've learned. It works for everyone because we're all drowning in too many choices. And now I'm sharing it with the world to impact even more lives at scale. The results are always the same. More energy for what matters, less stress about what doesn't, and actually enjoying your life instead of just surviving it. And now that you've seen how this works in practice, let me tell you why this is bigger than just productivity. This is about getting your life back. Here's what I need you to understand. Every pointless decision you make steals energy from the decisions that could actually change your life. When you're mentally exhausted from choosing simple things that could have been automated or prepared in advance, like what to have for lunch, you don't have energy left for the big projects that could get you promoted. You don't have energy for the hard conversations that could fix your relationship or the time with family that you actually remember. You're not tired because you're weak. You're tired because you're making thousands of decisions that don't deserve your brain power. The happiest, most successful people I know aren't good at making decisions. They're good at not making decisions that don't matter. This isn't just about getting more done. This is about getting your life back. This is about having the energy to work on the things you actually care about instead of things that drain you. This is about being present for the moments that matter to you. You can choose right now. Keep burning your brain power on thousands and thousands of pointless decisions every day, or use these 2 systems to focus on what could actually make your life better. So here's what you do. Pick one thing that you decide over and over on. For example, what to eat for breakfast, what to wear when you work out, what you do before bed, anything. Use the LMO filter, and if it doesn't pass, decide once and stick with it for a week. Tell me in the comments what you picked, but I'll go first. I picked one of my 3 breakfast options on workout days: eggs, nuts, berries. Because the goal isn't to make perfect decisions, it's to save your brain power for the decisions that actually matter. Now, if this gave you hope that you can get your energy back, the next video shows you how to use these systems for your whole day. Click it, and I'll see you there.